Welcome to Voices from the Comic Asylum, recorded at the Comic Asylum located next to Midway Airport in Chicago. Today's session will discuss the top comic characters from a Marvel DC Galaxy top 40 list. And then afterwards, we'll compare them to our own choices. Let's get started. I'm going to open the floor up.
Well, we're comparing it to the top 40 list. We're talking about what we like about it, what we don't like about it, right?
Correct. Yes.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of characters on here that I don't even know who they are, but you guys seem to. My only bitch would be Batman should be one. But that's kind of a minor thing. I like Spider-Man too, so I ain't complaining too much about it. What about you?
Well, personally, I'm fine with Batman where it's at. I mean, I would have it a lot lower than it is, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just more of the DC characters. But
What
as far as Spider-Man being number one, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it doesn't bother
I
me
don't have
too
a
much.
problem with that.
I mean, it's a I don't know. It seems like a decent list, right away. But when you get towards the middle and the bottom, there's some people in there I just don't know because I'm just not an X-Man fan and all that stuff.
I think Spider-Man's number one because it's been more popular with the kids, and since there was more of the movies, were out.
Right.
And hey, it's been popular since we were kids. Spider-Man was popular.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
had cartoons and whatnot.
Yep.
That's why it's more of ahead of the game than some of the other characters. And same with Batman. Batman's been out for a while. They've done a lot of movies with that. But the other characters, I kind of like the list. It's a little bit more. I mean, trust me, there's more people that should be on the list that are not on this list.
Well, I wouldn't have Superman as high as they got him.
No, I wouldn't either.
Especially now since the Avengers and Marvel movies have been out in the last 10 years. I think a lot of those characters would be higher than Superman.
Yeah, Superman. If you're going by movies, I don't think it should be there at all. But since Superman was the first, I think it was one of the first main characters that came out. Correct? Am I correct?
Correct.
That's probably one of the reasons why.
No, I hear you, but I'm just saying, as far as popularity goes. But who's missing?
Well, I can tell you one character that's missing.
And who would that be?
That would be Ghost Rider.
What took you so long?
Well, I was trying to play the game with the guys out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I just don't get it why he is not out there. He is a very popular character. How can I put this? He's a different type of superhero, if you will.
What's his origin story anyway? I mean, in a 2-second.
2-second
answer.
quick. He made a deal with the devil.
Okay.
To save his father, and he saved his father from dying of cancer, but he pulled a 180 on him and he killed him in a jump.
Gotcha.
In a motorcycle. He was a stuntman.
Can you please be specific on the name of the Ghost Rider that you're describing?
Oh God.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there's Johnny Blaze. I'm losing a brain. Johnny Blaze.
So there's like different people,
Blaze
like Spider-Man has different
Rider.
people.
Yeah, there's actually.
Thank you, Corey. You could have helped me out there.
Wow.
I would appreciate it if you would help me out over there. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, that was the original one.
Okay. Just want to get it on record.
I have no problem with.
All right, for me, I do not see Blade in the list.
Blade,
yeah,
he's not in there.
That is. I mean, I see like somebody like not even that important, but they're still there. But
And who would
Blade,
that be specifically?
well, Mystique. Mystique didn't come with their own movie. I mean, I do understand that popularity with the X-Men, but Blade should be in top 40. And as far as the top 10 goes, I know Spider-Man is very famous with the kids, but overall, I mean, again, as Paul said, Superman was the first comic book character. And if you go back before the Batman trilogy hit the box office, before that, it was Superman. The movie came out in 1978. And that movie, when it came out, I mean, I wasn't around, but when that movie came out, they only had a budget of $1 million. And they made a lot of movie. I mean, after that, they made like a sequel, but that movie made a lot of money. And as far as the popularity, 70s and 80s was all Superman. But when '90s came out with the Tim Burton movies, and then the trilogy with the Christopher Nolan movies, with the box office. That's how probably Batman. I can understand Batman superseded Superman, but my list would be this. I would have Superman number one, Batman number two, Spider Man number three, Wolverine number four, um, Iron Man with the popularity with the end game. I would say Iron Man number five. I mean, from here, I would say like everything else is fine as far as top 10, in my opinion. But I would just switch with Superman with Spider Man.
I mean, there's no other characters that you would add to it that you would put above those characters. I'm not going off this list. I'm going on the list
Mm-hmm.
of what I like on there, and there's certain characters that I don't think belongs on that list.
Okay.
So I mean, you're just following what's on there. You really believe all that? I mean, you don't believe there's other characters. You just
Well,
mentioned Blade before.
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, the list is okay. It's just that the popularity wise, I would say Superman would be first, Batman second, then Spider Man three. That's my opinion.
What do you think, Corey? You're being pretty
Well,
quiet
where
over
is
there.
Blade at on your list?
I would say Blade would be like number 11. I would say number maybe top 10, maybe number 10. Yeah. I mean, that's my list.
Well, I don't want to say this list is bullshit, but you do.
But you just did.
But since we're on this list, I don't know. Spider-Man is probably 1. Batman is probably 2. Superman is on the list, but not at 3. I'd probably put Superman in the top 20. You could move Wolverine down to 3, Iron Man down to 4, Deadpool down to 5, Black Panther down to 6, then Captain America, Wonder Woman, the Hulk.
Which Captain America?
There is only one Captain America, Steve Rogers.
Okay. I like him too.
What kind of question is that?
Well, there's been
Well,
there's
Steve
more than one
Rogers,
Captain
and also
America.
there's the Winter Soldier.
What kind of question is that?
There was also the Winter Soldier who actually played him, and then the guy that eventually
Well,
became.
this,
I'm being
this is a
facetious.
great time to bring this topic up. You had that last Captain America movie where the Falcon takes over Rogers' spot.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. But that's okay.
Here's my problem with it. Not that the guy wasn't a good actor.
Nope.
He was a good Falcon.
He was a great Falcon. But more importantly, he was the Falcon for 10 years. Now, if you're a superhero for 10 years and then all of a sudden you get cast into another role, you just give up your identity like that without any thought?
No, I agree.
Well, there was the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show that actually explored that, because that guy that played U.S. Agent was actually given the shield, and he killed somebody on camera. So they had to get rid of him as the Falcon. Falcon actually didn't want to do it at first.
Yeah. But he did it.
True.
I don't know. I just can't picture. I can't picture Steve Rogers ever quitting.
Yeah, I don't.
And I think the only reason that they decided to do that route and go that way was because his contract was expiring and wasn't offered enough money to do it. So this is how we'll work ourselves out of that situation.
Well, you're talking about the actor itself.
The actor himself.
What was
Yeah,
his name
he
that
gets
played-
two.
That played. I forgot his name.
Chris
now.
Evans.
Chris
Thank
Evans.
you very
yeah,
much.
he's
It's always about money.
these
Well,
guys
of course.
are always about always about money. Not look at the guy who's playing Wolverine. He's kind of really holding on to that part. He really doesn't want to let.
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of wants to get out of it, you can tell, but he
He did,
also
and he came
kind of
back,
doesn't
yeah.
want to get out of it so that somebody else gets it.
Right.
Because
Well, he
it's
fits the
going to
role
be his
perfectly.
legacy. Because Hugh Jackman could make 20 more movies, and none of them involve Wolverine. And guess what? None of them are going to be more popular than Wolverine.
His character,
Well,
absolutely.
the one Les Mis, I would argue, was more popular than Wolverine. He was really good in that.
I don't know. I didn't see it. That's
he's
like
got
saying that
range.
Toby told me. Oh, I'm not saying that the man is not talented, because the man is very talented.
Yeah.
But when it comes, look at Tobey Maguire. He's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of movies.
Right.
Gets out of it. And then he
Never
does
heard from him.
Seabiscuit.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did.
Yeah, but Seabiscuit didn't do a quarter of the business that Spider-Man did. Now, if you're just leaving for artistic control,
Yeah.
or because you're just bored with the character,
Right. Well, it's been the age-old problem with actors and actresses. They don't know how good they got it when they have it. Sometimes they get out because they don't want to be typecast or whatever. Pay me millions and millions of dollars to do the same character already. I'd be freaking happier than hell. Go down known to be, some kind of character like that. That's got to be an honor.
But keep in mind, age too is a lot of reasons they get out of it too. You're 60 plus years old. You want to be.
Well, then maybe it's maybe Marvel and DC should look at younger actors to begin with, if they're going to try to hold them to a 10-year contract, and the movies are going to come out every other year, because you're tying your career up for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Hey, they started with Adam West though, with Batman.
Yeah.
He got typecasted. He was the first
Well,
one.
he wanted to come back.
Yeah, man,
He's a guy that wanted to. When Michael Keaton did it, the role, Adam West wanted that, and he was still young enough where he could have done it.
Played the part, yeah.
He still could have done it. But anyway, my list would be, this is somebody who's just fairly new into this stuff. Would be obviously Batman's number one for me. I'd put Spider-Man, second. Captain America, Catwoman, Iron Man. I'd have the ventriloquist in there only because he's not as good in the comics as he was on the Spotify show that it was the origin episode of Harley Quinn. And the ventriloquist in that show, it's a audible show. He was super funny in there. I don't know who the actor was, man, but he nailed it. The comic books are just not as funny, but I just love that. And I would put all these guys together as one character, as the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I don't think you can separate them. They're just funny together. And then Joker, it's got to be up there. Green Hornet. I remember watching that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came on after Batman.
Yep.
And then Doctor Strange, because I like the actor that does him in the movies. I think he's one of my favorite actors. Just because, he's done some great stuff like Sherlock and stuff, which I would highly, highly, highly recommend if anybody's into that stuff. But, it's a personal thing. There's so many different things. Like, do you guys like a lot of different things that I don't, and I like stuff you guys don't like? I think you'd find out with anybody. You could do a list. How many people was that list based on? Was it a questionnaire that they put out, or?
This was actually, it's from this web, well, not a website, but source called marvel.dc.galaxy.
Okay.
So that's their list.
But I'm saying, where did they come up with that? Was it a people that just worked on the website, or did they put out a questionnaire or a poll, or?
It doesn't say too much about
Okay.
it, like how this list is came up to like this, but
Yeah.
it's from them. And
I wonder if we could run a poll on the podcast on the show. I know you could run polls during live streams. I don't know if you can do it during the regular thing. There'd have to be a limit.
But you guys are kind of missing the point of this too.
Yeah.
The list is most popular comic book characters.
Characters,
from
not superheroes.
You guys,
necessarily.
I didn't hear one. Did I hear anybody
I put
mention a villain besides
ventriloquist
Joker before?
Joker. Let's see. I think
How
those
about
are the
when
only.
the-
Catwoman.
Catwoman's really a villain. Yeah.
Well, how about one of the best Spider-Man villains of all time, the Green Goblin?
yeah. Really, he's not
I
on
mean,
yeah,
that list. That's
he's not
right.
there. That's why I'm
How
like,
do you not
Hello?
have him on there?
Gee, I don't know. I look
Because you
at
got Lex Luthor on there, you got Joker on there, you got Catwoman on there, you got all the other ones, best top villain, but Spider-Man's top villain, none of his villains are on there.
Dr. Octopus not there.
I mean, as far as
No.
I'm concerned, Ant-Man wouldn't be on this list.
Oh,
I'm
come
not
on.
No, I'm not a big fan.
See, I didn't even. It's no.
No,
this,
I'm not.
This is a funny
Sorry.
story.
He would never make my list.
When I first started coming around to the store talking to Ron, and,
Don't be looking at me like that,
But
Corey.
founding Avenger.
and
I
Ron
don't
goes,
care. I'm
"Well,
not.
what's the guy's name again? Pip."
Hank Pym.
Yeah.
And I go, who the hell is that? He goes, what?
Who?
That's Ant-Man. I'm like, who the hell's Ant-Man?
Oh, the guy who
And he
played
goes,
Ant-Man, yeah.
that's it. Your comic book card is taken away. I go, I didn't even know I had a card.
It was a temporary card.
Yeah, it was a temporary card, I guess.
I mean, there's a lot of good villains that should be on here. That's Spider-Man villains.
But Ant-Man's
Doc
good.
Ock's a good villain. I mean, come on.
Who?
Yeah.
Doc Ock, Doc Octopus.
Okay. Yeah, he's
He's
not.
another good
But
villain.
until you said a Green
Come on.
Goblin, I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. He's got to be on there.
Yeah, but both of those villains would be on here if this list was 100.
Yeah, but I
People.
mean, they should be in the top.
Blade would be
40,
on
though.
here too.
Yeah, but
well,
those are more than...
yeah, well, you say that, but then who are you going to knock off this list?
Mystique, Jane
I got a
Grey.
long list.
I have no clue who they are.
Okay, I
Well,
wouldn't
just
have...
because
I
you
wouldn't
don't
have,
know who they are doesn't mean
But
that
do
they're
you
not
think they're more
popular.
popular than the Green Goblin? That's what.
Well,
we're
actually,
talking
no. When you come to Mystique, I don't think that she's more popular than
about. Well, that's
Doc
what we're talking
Octopus
about. We're
or.
not saying they're not worthy, but are
Okay,
they
I
more worthy?
I wouldn't have Aquaman on this list.
Oh no.
I would not. I wouldn't have Nightwing or Robin on this list.
Well, they're two of the same
They're side.
almost.
Well, one's a sidekick, basically.
Right.
And Nightwing was
Well, there's been
basically
multiple Robins.
He
Well,
had
which
his own
Robin
identity.
is he talking about, really?
Yeah, he had his own identity. Nightwing.
Yeah, I think
obviously.
Jason Todd is
when he was
more
with
of
the
a.
Teen Titans, I believe he became Nightwing in the Teen Titans or before he went into the Teen Titans. Help me out.
No
here.
idea.
He was a Robin first, and then
Yeah.
after
He was the
right,
original.
yeah.
for a while, yeah.
The
Then
original
eventually he
Robin.
switched his
I'm
costume.
not killing the character by no means, but I'm looking at the list of what's not on there.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be
But
over those other guys.
Nightwing is pretty popular, though. I was listening to some podcasts and some other podcasts. God forbid if there's other podcasts, but they were saying that he is very popular with certain people.
Well, that whole Teen Titan team is actually a pretty popular team.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Teen Titans books. I mean, I got all the originals that came out, but I mean, I'm just going to who I think should be there and who should not be there.
Right.
We're discussing this of our own opinions on here too.
Right.
I mean, my opinion's not going to compare to your opinion, obviously. I'm not telling you
Right.
it should.
Well, how many of
or
your
Corey's or
how many of your top 10 are not on that list?
Well, obviously,
Well, I don't
obviously,
know.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider was on there. Green Goblin was on there. I actually had the Lizard on there. I like the Lizard a lot.
Okay, so
That's
that's
the villain.
4.
Yeah, I think that might have been it that was on there. I think that took off the list. That was on there. I think all the other ones were on there.
So
yeah,
I think-
Green Lantern. I left on the Daredevil. I had on my list.
I think I only have like 3 on mine.
What number?
And-
I'm looking on here. What number is the Silver Surfer on this list?
Yeah. What's the Silver Surfer doing on that list? His head pops up. I knew that would do it.
Speaking of Silver Surfer, I don't even see.
Jesus.
I don't even see any
Corey, you wanna
fantastic.
explain it to the.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
getting into this.
I don't even see Fantastic Four on the list. Any like the
Really?
Thing is not
That's
there.
right,
Have you watched
The
the movie,
Fantastic
right?
is not there. The Human Torch.
Once
is not
again, have you watched the movies?
But we're talking
And you expect them
comics.
on the list?
I did not
don't
think
care.
that last movie was that
I wouldn't
bad.
have them on the list either. Any of them.
For
I saw the-
somebody who didn't even know much about the Fantastic Four, for somebody going into it cold like that, I thought the movie was okay.
Yeah, same here. I think the movie was good, and I think the first 2 movie was okay as well.
But if you're a big-
Galactus is not on there.
no,
No, he's not.
Yeah,
I mean, every character that we mentioned
yeah.
that's not on this top 40 would be in a top 100.
yeah, but there's, I mean, we're talking about a top 40. There's characters here like Cyborg. Is he more popular than Fantastic Four?
No.
Is
No.
Beast more popular?
No,
No.
Is Jane Grey or Mystique?
possibly.
yeah.
Really?
Rogue,
Okay.
Rogue's on the
What
list.
about Magneto?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Loki? Is Loki really more popular, or is that only because
Actually,
of
he's
the movie?
he's pretty
Yeah, he is.
popular.
Okay.
Professor X.
You
is
got to
not
have a
on the
Thor
list.
villain. Who?
Professor X is not on the
Oh,
list.
no, he's not.
He's the leader of the X-Men, and I don't see him on the list either.
Cyclops ain't on here.
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean Shazam.
Would you have Silver Surfer 23, Corey?
Well,
23?
I mean, I really enjoy that character. I just don't like what they did with the whole. I don't like
he's got Robin ahead of him.
the sex changing or the race changing in characters. I just,
No.
I mean, can you imagine if the Avengers are having a meeting and the Black Panther pulls his mask off and he's a white dude? There's riots in Harlem. And I also don't want to see Storm as a white woman.
No.
She's been identified as black for the last, 40 plus years now?
Well, yeah.
Can't change a race like that. I mean, Marvel has done that a couple of times and it worked.
So is DC, and I don't like
It worked with Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love Samuel Jackson as an actor. He pulled it off.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't a real stretch for him.
No.
Now, can anybody else played that and done that?
And
but keep in mind too, Nick Fury in the Ultimate Comic lines was
yeah.
And I did notice one thing. Some of the villains are popular than the superhero. And they're kind of like ranked low in this list. And one of the best villain who is not on the list is Doctor Doom.
Wow.
Definitely not on the list.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
The movie's coming out.
The
and that's
whole
not,
Fantastic Four
that's
crew
like
is
on
not
the
even
top
in
of
there.
our mind. And
Well,
nobody.
Doom is one of the most popular villains. I mean, he showed up in just about every book.
Holy cow.
Thanos is not there.
No.
We just said that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like unbelievable.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's this one popular character, which Image basically, runs on. Well, I want to say runs on, but the popular, character in Image, Spawn is not in there.
Wow. Yeah, that's right.
But
And
odds
you,
are,
you know who else is not in there? Kevin Bacon, damn it.
Hey, Venom made it. Venom made
Yeah,
it.
he made it.
Yeah, he's still kind of low though. The
Is it?
Joker should be in the 20s.
Well, he's probably, of all the villains in comic books, which one would you rank the number one villain?
Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom, really?
probably a tie between Doom and Joker
Yeah.
Okay.
because they're the most well-known villains.
Yeah, I would think Joker. To me, I mean, I don't know much.
Well, yeah, as a
about-
Batman fan.
right? But I would rank Joker over any other besides maybe what you said about Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I'd rank him higher than Green Goblin and stuff.
You would.
Well, I would. I mean,
You
so would
would,
a lot
I
of
wouldn't.
people. Does
Yeah,
Green
this is-
Goblin have his own movie?
This is personal preference.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Does Green Goblin have his own movie?
No.
Okay.
How long did it take?
He had his own comic book.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't count. So the Joker's had his own comic books too.
I like
had
the
his own-
Joker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing crap out there.
I have no problem with the Joker, yeah. All even in the movies, characters, the guys who played the Joker.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's a shame Heath Ledger died.
Besides-
Heath Ledger, right? He was the best Joker. He played that part the best out of all. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, bull! The narrator shaking his head over. He played the heck out of that part.
well, is there
I don't
there
know,
a
Cesar
villain?
Romero.
Is there a villain you would put over Joker or Doctor Doom? Because those are the two that have been thrown out there right now.
I told you,
By Ron
I
and
love
I.
Green
Are you
Goblin.
talking about popularity right now?
Sure.
Which way are you going?
Whatever
Or
you
even
wanna-
of all time.
wherever you wanna
Thanos. Thanos is more popular than Doctor Doom right now.
do. Or Joker.
Well, there hasn't been his Joker appeared. Well, he had his
Own
own
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a close second, or they'd be tied for first.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think
No, Thanos is a bad.
I don't think the last Joker movie did the same kind of numbers that Avengers Endgame did.
No. The last one bombed.
I don't think either Joker's movie did as well as that
Really?
movie.
Even the first one?
No, I don't think it did that good.
Because it got a lot of good reviews. It's got good,
Yeah, but I think Endgame just did a lot more.
Oh yeah. No
I mean,
doubt.
here's
money
another
wise.
character that's not on this list: Cable.
Oh yeah.
Don't know. Is that a decent?
Cable was a popular member of X-Force
See, I don't. Means nothing.
and had his own book, and was the villain in a Deadpool movie.
The second one.
Okay.
Well, like I said, everything comes down to comics
Well,
and the guy or the actor who's going to be playing. So RDJ, he basically made Iron Man because I wasn't a fan of Iron Man, but when he made that movie 1, 2, and 3, and of course the Avengers, I became a fan of Iron Man. So it's up to RDJ how he portrays or how he acts as Doctor Doom because everything relies on him right now.
here's another one. Who would be the most popular girlfriend to a superhero or villain? Or villain, we have to say.
Karen Page.
Who's Karen Page?
Daredevil.
Oh, come on. Come on. There's no way she's more popular than Lois Lane.
Lois Lane is the.
She'd have to be
Oh
number
my
one.
God. Talking about Lois Lane from the Superman movies.
How
Well,
about
we're
science?
saying,
Margaret.
yeah.
What was her name?
Margaret
Margaret.
Kidder.
Well, it doesn't matter
Margot
who.
Kidder. Oh yeah.
Crack addict.
Oh, come on. The best Lois Lane so far has been what's her face that did Lois and Clark.
Oh,
You know, what I'm
Terry
talking about.
Hatcher.
Terry,
Yeah.
come on, she's number one.
I would say the next one would be Catwoman. To Batman.
I was gonna say nobody else would say Catwoman, but she's the only one that made it on that list.
Yeah.
As far as girlfriends go, but is she a real? She's on and off again, but she didn't appear as a girlfriend. She just became his girlfriend later on.
Yeah.
Whereas Lois Lane appeared as his
I don't know if
love
they've ever
interest.
labeled it that. They just kind of
What?
always liked each other.
Who Batman and they were.
Catwoman.
Well, there's some storylines where they got married.
Well, I don't think they officially got
And-
married, but
Well,
they're-
yeah,
they-
no,
she,
there's
she was oddly leaving.
the last
leading him
book
on.
that we were arguing about before, that whether he sold it to me or not, they got married in that.
I thought she ran at the altar. No,
No, that's another storyline.
Okay.
I mean, there's all you know how it is. There's all kinds of different
Well,
storylines.
they're just the on again, off again. Will they? Won't they?
Well, that's what I like about it. I mean, I hope they never solve it. I'd like to see them together.
Well,
more.
the dynamic would change if they did.
Well, I'd like to see them together more, but it's like they kind of stay apart too much. I'd like to see them together more. They don't have to get married or anything like that. They could split up again. Who cares? But
In my opinion, I think DC works a little bit more better when it comes to like relationship, because the only thing I remember from Marvel is Peter Parker and Mary Jane. That's it. But as far as DC, they come up with like Superman and Lana Lane, and then Superman Lois Lane, Batman Vicky Vale, Batman Catwoman.
yeah.
And so for Batman, like and so forth. So even Joker has his side squeeze. He has
Yeah, Harley,
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
That's why I said it doesn't have to be a superhero.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking about.
And then Punchline's a new one. She's a
Oh,
new
yeah?
one. Yeah, she's a new one. And then I think DC works better as far as when it comes to like character building relationship. Marvel builds better.
What about Cyclops and Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, if Wolverine's not bothering them, yeah, they're fine. But
Who was the Vision with? Vision was with
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch.
That's right. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch isn't on this list. Vision is.
Yeah.
I would put her ahead of him.
Yeah, and the whole
In a
Vision
heartbeat.
Scarlet Witch thing is weird because he's a robot and she's human.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Talk about
machine.
Well, that's like in Star Trek, in the Next Generation. That one episode with Data, and what was her face? They killed her off.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh man, I suck with names. You guys know what I'm talking about. The short blonde. She was the weapons officer or some shit, or the head security officer or something. Oh my gosh. But that's one of my favorite episodes when
Yeah.
she asks him, Data? Oh, yes, I'm functional and, yes, and it shuts the door. The only person to have sex with a robot.
You mean Tasha Yar?
Tasha Yar, there you go. Yeah.
You gotta look it up.
She was hot. She was hot in those days, man. That's one of the worst things she did. We're talking about people who quit because they wanted to spread their wings and expand their horizons. She did not. I don't remember her doing anything else after the Next Generation, really. Her leaving that show was a big mistake, and in my opinion, she could have had a much better career if she would have stuck around. Although she still shows up at all the conventions because she was one of the more popular characters, even though she was there for what, 2 years, 1 year?
I don't remember.
It wasn't long. It wasn't longer than 2 years, I don't think.
Well, sometimes characters have an impact, and even though they're only on for one season, they grab you.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I don't understand when they.
Maybe they couldn't get a contract with her.
Yeah, I don't. There was a reason she left. I forget what it was. I read about it. I think it was her decision. I think she wanted to do different things. That's what I remember hearing.
Well,
I'm
and
not
sometimes
saying-
writers have a vision and say, okay, we're going to need you for this many seasons, and
Who was the good-looking brunette? I think in New Generation,
You mean the doctor?
Miriam something.
oh, yeah, the black-haired gal.
You talking about
Martinez?
Riker's love interest?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I never really did like her. She's not the body type for me. I don't know. Everybody has their own. I would rather Tasha Yar was more my
something
speed.
Troy maybe.
Dina
Yeah,
Troy.
Deanna Troy.
Diana Troy.
I don't
Oh
remember.
no,
Troy just-
Diana Troy is
Troy just-
Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I think her last name was Troy.
It was.
Might not have been Deanna or Diana.
It was Diana.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diana Troy. It was played by Marina Sirtis.
Yep. And the lady that plays her mother was the creator's wife, and she's the one that does the voice for all the computers on all the episodes for all different like Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, Voyager. She's the computer voice.
Neat.
Yeah, a little bit of trivia. I'm sure most nerds know that.
Not me.
Really? Well then, I
Not
mean,
a Deep Space Nine fan, so
I never really.
You
watched
mentioned
Deep
I have
Space
no
Nine
idea.
much.
What about
that is-
Star Trek?
not really. I wasn't even a fan with the old Star Trek's TV show.
I never. I was
So do you
too
know,
young to
do you
get
know
into
who
it.
Spock was?
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy.
Okay.
Who doesn't know Leonard Nimoy?
Well,
Yeah.
you said you weren't a big fan.
Well,
so.
no, but I know the characters.
Well, their movies
I mean,
are better
all I
than the
know
TV
is
show.
William Shatner banged every alien. I mean, whether
Yeah.
green, blue, or whatever.
He was the best
He has
captain.
way around the space.
Yeah,
I was maybe one of the good things. Well, I hear things,
right.
I was a William Shatner fan. I didn't watch some of the movies, the original movies with the characters were in it. The new stuff I didn't watch. I had no interest.
See, that's
I
what
don't. I thought it was garbage.
I like the Next Generation. That was
Yeah,
my
I thought it was
favorite.
garbage. I just didn't like it. But you know what? Once again, everybody's got their own opinions,
Oh,
their
yeah.
own likes.
Well,
So, I mean,
the original Star Trek, I was just too young to appreciate it. I mean, when you're a young kid, you're not going to sit there and watch shows.
that
like
one,
that.
yeah, Corey, that didn't last long, did it? The original series, did it?
3 years.
Was it 3 years? That wasn't long enough.
Is that right?
Yeah, and the third season was actually cut short. And then I don't know if it was a couple years later they did that animated series that focused on that
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah, that's right.
And
They all
that
did
kind
the
of went
voices.
away till the movies came out, I think.
Right.
And
Well, the
movies
movies
kinda
did the movies come out before the Next Generation?
Yes.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, that got interest in Star Trek again when the movies came out.
Okay. I thought it was the other
And
one.
I don't think it was after it might have been after the second or third
Well,
one.
what made them want to make the movies? Because it was the TV show, the original, doing that well?
Oh yeah, there was campaigns to get it back on the air and everything.
Okay.
Like people were back then they had to write in. It wasn't like they had the internet, so they couldn't just like
Right.
send an email. They were actually physically writing letters to
Okay.
bring them back. And
Well, it had a huge following.
I guess eventually one executive was like, hey, let's see if we can do a Star Trek movie, see if people come and watch it.
And it did well.
Well, they did quite a few.
Yeah, like 6 or 7, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the older ones before
Yeah,
they
the originals,
before they went to they weren't bad though. And I wasn't a big fan of the series, but the movies weren't bad.
Yeah.
I like the one with the whales.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
That was
That's 4.
was it
Star Trek for the Voyager.
Make a compartment on the ship
Yeah.
to beam up two big whales so they wouldn't go extinct and repopulate the ocean. Yeah,
My favorite was Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
Rathacon was good too.
Yeah, that was the good one. That's when Spock died at the end.
Khan.
We should have a William Shatner screaming over here, Khan.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a good movie. That was
The comic books, Star Trek comic books do suck, though.
the original.
I haven't
ones?
found one that I
Gotta be worth a
like.
few. Those gotta be worth a few bucks. Those old ones, huh?
I have some. I mean, they were okay.
What do you think, Corey? Those worth any money? The originals?
I don't
Because-
have no
Because
interest.
those are
in it.
from what, the '60s, right? '60s or something.
Well, the gold key
Gold Key.
Yeah.
from the '60s are definitely worth money.
Yeah.
But
The DC version, no.
nothing that's going on now. There's a bunch of different Star Trek movies,
A lot.
comics going on now, and no one.
I've dipped into
No
a
one
few to
pays
see what
attention
they're
to it.
like. I didn't like
I
them.
got the Battlestar Galactica series.
Really? Was it any good? I mean, which Battlestar
liked it.
Galactica?
Sort of '70s.
Okay.
I
the
think
original.
there was like 12 books or something. I think it got it didn't last long at all. They're not worth it. You
Did-
probably can find them in dollar bins in stores. Probably.
Well, do you see the latest Battlestar Galactica? I mean, the one that they did. I don't know. It's probably been 20 years since they came out with
Are you
it.
talking about a movie?
No, I'm talking
or
about.
comic
It was a series.
It was a series on Sci-Fi Channel.
yeah.
no kidding.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is way.
The Cylons.
Yeah, the Silent.
Well,
Those are cool. Yeah.
well, the
Those ships-
Cylons
I
are a
thought
little
those
different in that
ships were
show.
Cool. Yeah.
They're a little different in that show.
Are they?
The new
But they
one.
still
Yeah.
have the originals. It's
They
just
still do, but
Yeah,
the main Cylons are not.
they're disguised as humans. Yeah.
yeah.
And they're
With that red
the way
eye or
they-
whatever.
Oh, you'd like the second one.
I thought those were cool.
If you're into sci-fi and stuff, man,
Yeah.
the second one's
Yeah,
I
there were
actually
some
liked
really
it.
well-written episodes in that series.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they ended it well, which most shows don't end well.
No.
I think
Usually.
we're getting off subject here, fellas.
All right, let's do this. Let's rank the top 10. Each, every one of us is going to go like, who is by popularity, current popularity as of 2026? Who do you think should be the top 10?
Top 10 characters or heroes?
Okay, let's start with top 10 current popular in 2026. Not in just America.
Who do
but
we think is popular or who do we like?
popular in your opinion?
Oh,
but
who's
let's just put
popular?
it this way:
No order.
not in just America, but worldwide.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do your first top 10.
My top 10?
Yeah.
I would say the most popular superhero right now is Absolute Batman. If we want to split Batman into different genres, Absolute Batman is number one. There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely, I agree.
And then I would say after that, it might be Absolute Wonder Woman. A lot of people are talking about that. A lot of people don't like the Absolute Superman one, from what I hear anyway. But after that, man, I don't know. I mean, Corey's going to know how to book sell way more than we would.
Shaking his head over it.
I mean, you can use the
Well, I mean,
movies
you know
reference
it.
too.
I mean, I can't argue with you. Absolute Batman is without a doubt the hottest property that's out right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the best.
No.
It's certainly not my pick. Absolute Wonder Woman doesn't, the numbers aren't even close to Absolute Batman. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, I would have to say right now, Absolute Green Arrow
Yeah.
Really?
sold better than Absolute Superman and or,
Wonder Woman.
Is
Yeah.
that because it's new?
yeah,
Yeah.
What about Catwoman? How did that sell so far?
it did well.
Yeah, I knew that would.
It did well.
I liked it so far, the first.
How many absolutes are there since you brought absolutes? How many characters they do?
Oh,
There's at
there's
least
few.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so you
they've
can't
got-
get 10 out of that.
They got Batman, they got Wonder Woman, they got Superman, they've got that Martian chasing thing. I don't
Martian
know.
Manhunter.
Manhunter.
Okay, whatever. And
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, and then Arrow.
Flash.
Green
Don't
Arrow.
forget Flash.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Flash,
did-
yeah.
When
That's
did
the
Green
other.
Lantern
That's the
come
other
out?
one. People dumped on that bad.
Flash.
Yeah,
When did Green Lantern come out in that?
Came
I
out like 2 months ago.
did it.
yeah.
No.
It was a limited series, I think.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't see
I don't
any.
think it's on.
I didn't see any on
Oh,
the
really?
shelf.
I don't think. I could be wrong.
I must have missed it. I'm
But
paying
you know, the thing with that is, it's not the same people doing each book. So they're calling each one Absolute, but it's not the same people.
I mean, different
So they're
artists,
all are different artists and different writers.
writers. Yeah, that's
So you're gonna get a different flavor in each one. You know, so some are going to be totally different. Like the new Catwoman one, I thought it'd be closer to Absolute Batman. It's not.
not.
No, it's a totally different. It's a totally different feel. Let's put it that way. Totally different storyline. They're going different direction altogether. So, but I mean, they're going to have to tie it in with the Batman thing sooner or later because they're going to have to get together.
Are these all going to be miniseries or
Well, some are ongoing, some are miniseries.
so? What's the Batman going to be? That's going to be ongoing.
I think Batman is ongoing.
Yeah.
And then what issue are they on?
21.
Holy cow! Already.
21's coming out. Well, this is Tuesday, so 21's coming out.
So they've been going for
Tomorrow.
over a year then, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
almost
no.
two. Yeah, 24 issues would be at 2 years.
That's right.
One a
Yeah, I'm
month.
thinking once a month. I'm thinking
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so
yeah.
you got them all.
Yeah.
All 21. yeah.
Thanks to somebody.
Corey.
Would you care to mention any names?
Corey. Yes, we know.
Well, if I wouldn't have bought it at all, I did not like the way the first issue looked.
Yeah, the artwork.
I thought it sucked. I'm gonna come right out and say it. I thought it sucked.
Oh yeah, Batman
Yeah.
was over exaggerated.
Oh, it was not my cup of tea. And
Well, I looked at
this is gonna be hot.
I looked at Green Arrow and I put it back on the shelf. I didn't like the artwork. I could have bought one if it's popular, and I
You can't
didn't.
find that anywhere.
No. So I thought about maybe I should have bought it, but I didn't like
Well,
the artwork.
I put it aside too because I just didn't. I don't know. It's not my thing.
And he's really out there, the character.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Well, they did a different twist with him. I think
Yeah, they took more of a horror theme.
Right. He's
More of a
dead.
serial killer.
Well, just,
yeah, he is a more
Like
of a,
he was a stalker, like
Stalker, yeah,
Batman,
that's
you know,
the word,
hunt
yeah.
from the shadows.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But as far as popularity goes, I mean, what else? What now? You know, do you keep track or even mental track of what sells the most?
Well, based on the movie exposure, merchandise sales, social media interest.
Well, I'm asking Corey
Well,
based on what sells in the store.
Oscar.
That's all right. I mean,
Oscar.
so you said Absolute Batman. What else? Like in the last month or two, what else is kind of sold in the top 10? Or it doesn't. Or
Everybody
most of
asks
them-
for Absolute Batman.
kinda
I know
like-
that
Well-
when it comes to the store.
Certain titles just have cult followings.
Yeah,
Amazing Spider-Man
yeah.
sells a lot.
How many different issues are out there? with
Spawn
Spider-Man?
sells a lot. Walking Dead sells a lot.
Because of the TV show.
All the absolute titles are selling, but I don't think that any of them are going to have the popularity and the longevity that Absolute Batman has.
Right.
You're starting to see the numbers. I mean, if Martian Manhunter was that good and the numbers were way up there, they wouldn't have stopped the book at 6. They'd keep going.
Oh, they're stopping
When-
the book at 6?
Yeah, whatever number it is.
Wow.
The last number it is.
Well, it was intended to be a limited series.
Okay.
Well, but if the numbers were way up there,
Yeah,
they would have
kept it going.
kept it. Would
Like they did with Batgirl.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just, I mean,
She's not on there.
at some point it's gonna run its course. It's
Yeah.
just like whenever Marvel releases a movie and then you see, I mean, can you imagine all the miniseries that are gonna come out when they do an Uncanny X-Men movie? Like they
Yeah, everyone.
flooded the market with Guardians of the Galaxy. Who really needed a Gamora comic book
Right.
No.
or a Star-Lord?
They don't work
Like Louis
separate.
said, the 5 of them characters work together great.
Yeah.
But when you start diluting, each character gets his own Rocket.
Yeah.
Let's face it, Rocket Raccoon was a throwaway Hulk villain.
Yeah.
Initially, like Wolverine was.
Really?
yeah.
They planned on using him in one book and maybe never again.
That's weird how some stuff comes together. I would love to be in the room when they talked about how they were going to do that movie.
Oh yeah.
Who pitched it, and
I'm sure James Gunn was the one that pitched it, and
well, I'd like to see why they picked the characters they did. They must have had, obviously they had a reason.
probably for the humor of it, I would think.
Oh yeah, but I mean, was
I-
Rocket and Groot, were they a thing? Were they a pair in the comic books? Were they
No.
like no?
No.
So that's like a perfect pair.
Groot actually has more history than all those characters. All of them.
But then right off the bat in the movie, Groot and Rocket are together,
Yeah.
and you can see they have chemistry.
Yeah.
It's like they were meant to be together. It's weird how that worked.
Well, Groot actually got his start in Tales to Astonish
Yeah.
as kind of like a Twilight Zone-ish type story.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Much like Hank Pym was same thing. He was, came up with the formula to shrink, and then got bigger again, and then they kind of put him on the shelf for a few months, and then someone's like, "Hey, we should do a superhero."
So did Swamp Thing, right?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, even Amazing Spider-Man, he was in the last issue of Amazing
Yeah.
Fantasy, and he was kind of not a I don't want to call it a throwaway character,
Right. But they didn't know
but
what
they
it would do.
needed to fill the last issue of Amazing Fantasy, and they used
Yeah.
Spider-Man as that.
Kind of like a pilot.
And then because of all the letters that they got,
He got his own series.
he ended up getting his own book. But there were no grand plans
No, for
for
that.
Amazing Spider-Man. He was a fill-in character for
Yeah.
the last issue of a series that just
Crazy.
exploded.
Yeah.
You just don't know it's going to be popular
No.
sometimes. That's wild.
I mean, honestly, I was not a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, but when the movie came out, of course, the comedy lines were funny.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack was awesome in the
Oh,
movie.
exactly.
That actually got my attention.
Oh yeah. I mean, they.
You like the 70 music.
yeah.
Oh
of
yeah.
course.
Well, it's
So
so
did I.
they picked, and
Well, keep in mind the Guardians that was in the comics wasn't reflected in the movie. they picked a lot of new characters for the movie,
Except Star-Lord.
except for Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you did have Yondu in there as well, so, but he wasn't considered part of the Guardians team like he
No.
was in the original comics.
Right.
Yeah, it was sad when they killed him off in the movies.
I'm Mary frickin' Poppins.
I know. Is Mary Poppins cool? Yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary freaking Poppins. Yo.
Seriously, how many words or how many lines Groot had in the whole like?
I am
series?
Groot.
Well,
That's
he-
all
He does.
That's all
He
he
says
says, yeah.
something else.
Well, at the end of the first one, he
Yeah.
says, "We are Groot."
Right. But he also says something else in another episode. I don't know if it's the Endgame. I don't think it's a Galaxy movie. I think it might be Endgame or not Endgame. Xfinity War. I just saw it. Damn it! I thought he said something else in one of those. Unless I just missed.
No, he always seems to say some kind of variant of "I am Groot."
No, that's true. But I think he did say it. Damn it! I meant to write it down. I forgot.
Like I said, the only one I remember is at the end of the first one. He said,
Oh,
"We."
you know what it was? Somebody else can understand him.
Yeah,
I think it was Thor.
I think it was.
Thor
yes.
can understand him.
Right.
Because Rocket goes, "You understand Groot?" He goes, "Yeah, we had to learn, or we had to
Yeah.
deal with something." Yeah, that's what it was. It
Yeah,
wasn't
one
he
of
said
those
something
characters.
else.
Yeah, I think
It was somebody else
Thor.
can understand him.
So the fact is that, of course, Vin Diesel was the voice for the Groot,
Mhm.
but he was saying "I am Groot" in different ways,
Yeah,
and I believe he was offered like $10 to $15 million for the MCU appearance
get out of here.
just for saying "I am Groot."
Well, but you had to say it in a way that actually conveyed what he was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard to
But,
do.
I mean, a lot of people could do that if you're an actor, right?
Right. Mhm.
You would think. I would hope.
For less than 15 million, yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's try. I am Groot. What did I just mean when I said that to you?
I have no idea.
Go fuck yourself. Didn't come off that way. I guess I suck as an actor.
Coming from a Batman fan, yeah.
Or let's say "I'm
Okay,
Groot."
Packer fan.
Let's say "I'm Groot."
Seems
Means
like
you're
you're
happy.
asking.
You want a drink?
Means like you're asking a question is what it sounds like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, just being able to inflect your voice to make it sound like he's actually saying something that
Yeah.
is understandable. You know, when he gets mad, you go, "I am Groot."
Right.
He's trying to be in Endgame. I think he was like, "I am Groot."
Right.
He's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa."
When he was a teenager.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I am Groot. Whoa, watch your language.
I mean, that's got to be to be able to get that right, and then the director needs to tell you how to do it so you can get that
Yeah.
reflected.
That's where a good director comes in.
Yeah.
Makes you do it over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, so probably by the he probably said that "I am Groot" probably 10 million times.
Oh,
so,
without a doubt.
so he probably easily earned every dollar of that by just saying.
Yeah, it would drive you nuts, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
'Cause I know I've done some work with animators, and exactly, if you don't say it the way they want you to say it, you got to say it over and over.
Well,
And-
my niece has a video where her daughter, they're doing some voiceovers for a cartoon.
Yeah.
And she's just saying the same thing over and over for like 100 times.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's like, wow, that's got to be pretty taxing.
Yeah, I did some work on a local cable show, and that's exactly, you know, you say the line, and then they're like, "Can you say it this way, or maybe, you know, give the inflection on this one and not that, or, you know, say it slower." So you end up saying it like 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably not much that gets done in one take.
No.
Even if you like the first take.
So unless you're somebody like one of those bad directors.
Well, even if you like the first take,
Mhm.
you might want to see it different ways just because you don't know how it's going to fit. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be what I would think.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't know this. DC fired James Gunn
What?
before he was gonna make Guardians of Galaxy.
Oh
So-
wait, you mean okay? We're
Back
way
in
back. I
2018.
thought you.
Marvel-
I thought you just
Marvel
saw some
fired
new
him.
news or something.
Marvel fired him after the second one because of some old tweets that they found,
Right.
and
So
then DC's like, "Let's take advantage of him and give him the Suicide Squad movie,"
right.
and then Marvel's like, "Well, maybe we want to do Guardians 3 with him."
So
It's-
yeah, the
it's a
cast actually had to fight to get him back. You know,
Yeah.
like Chris Pratt and Batista.
Well, they might get him back sooner than they think now too.
Yeah.
If they want to do another Guardians, hopefully they will.
I thought that was all wrapped up.
Well,
Oh.
the James Gunn trilogy of Guardians, there's potentially they can all come back again too. I mean,
Well,
it
after
would be a slightly different team than what you.
Yeah, it's going to
What, the
be
third
hard to.
Yeah.
did somebody not? I mean, the third one.
Well, the third one they all kind of went their own. Gamora went her own way.
Yeah,
with the
but they could.
Ravagers.
That doesn't mean they can't get back together.
Well, but they at the end of the
Yeah,
the
but
post credits they showed a new team.
Oh, did
It
they?
had the dog. It had
yeah.
Ah,
Rocket and Groot were both there, and then
Now,
that
you know,
guy with
you're
the arrow.
another thing
Yeah,
too
yeah.
that you don't realize is that now you're dependent upon 5 actors
hmm
who are all available at the same time,
I know.
who want to come back and who probably all feel like, hey, I'm the reason why this worked, so I'm gonna get the top dollar. And once they're not locked into a contract, it's hard to get these people back. After all, they're all millionaires now, so
Yeah.
they're not desperate for money anymore.
But are they working?
Most are.
Well, Chris Pratt is
Oh,
working.
Chris Pratt's always.
He
gonna
can't
work.
seem to not find a
He,
job.
he might be one of the best actors around right now. But he plays. Look at the different roles he's played, and you don't even realize it. I mean,
yeah, he's
I
in
don't know if you
everything.
guys have seen like the.
Jurassic Park
Have you seen the
or the
Terminalist?
dinosaur. What?
Have you seen the Terminalist stuff?
Yeah.
Where he plays like an ex-Navy SEAL guy, that goes and wipes out a bunch of people that killed his
Good
family.
movie? No, I did not.
Oh, it's good. It's based on the books, but they got Chris Pratt to play it.
I think what is going on, Bradley Cooper and Chris Pratt, they're kind of fighting for a role now.
Yeah, he's a good actor, Bradley Cooper.
They're both like, I mean, they're both in like Guardians of the Galaxy too. It's just that they're kind of like have the same kind of tendency of like acting in a certain way, and they both are talented. So they're both actually are in a
Bradley,
hot
was
list.
he the voice of the raccoon?
Raccoon, yeah.
Bradley Cooper. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like they have to get a star to be a voice.
Well,
Why can't they get
If you get a
It's
known
the
normal
recognition.
actor?
It's the recognition.
Well, yeah, I know.
But I didn't know
when,
that
when you
was-
see who's in it, I guess plays the voice, makes you figure, well, yeah, we gotta see that. It's a nobody. It's like who? So I guess so.
Well, you got some people that just like Bradley Cooper and want to hear his voice.
Oh no, he's a good actor.
I
got
didn't know
nothing
that
against
was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was him.
Now what's funny is on set, James Gunn's brother actually was the stand-in for Rocket on a lot of scenes.
What do you mean?
He would sit there on his knees
Oh, I see what you mean.
and kind of be like the reference point when they would do this.
Right.
Before they would do this.
Was
CGI.
that CGI or was
Yeah,
that
it was CGI. Yeah.
really? Because it looks
No.
better than a puppet.
But like
No,
I said,
that was a real raccoon they trained to talk.
Really? No. Damn it! I thought it was.
No,
I thought it was a
big one
rabbit.
in my yard.
I thought it was a rabbit.
But literally, his brother would be in the scenes, and he would just sit there and try to act like the raccoon.
Talking raccoon.
That's cool. Yeah,
Raccoons
they're
are
good.
smart.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are actually. I fixed a lot of roofs where they tore up.